Hello everybody, RPGamer here for day 0 of E3 press conference day. I've got Chloe Kung, Emmanuel Marino, I'm Christopher Vitier. Thanks for joining us with our beautiful SR-71 black backdrop. Just got out of Sony's press conference and kind of disappointed they don't have games to play afterwards this year because they were able to get a lot of good floor time this year. But they did have a lot of exciting things, including no 3D glasses. But first, Microsoft kicked off the morning. This man here was fourth in line. Met a lot of interesting characters at Microsoft, right?
I was not fourth in line, but I was there pretty early.
You looked fourth in line when we counted.
I guess. I got a nice floorcito.
You did get a flight and some hearing damage, I believe, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit? Sweet. LA is exciting. It's awesome. All right. So what blew you away about Microsoft?
It was a pretty well-rounded show. Real slow bits in the middle with Bing, make me a sandwich, Bing. Como te llamas, Bing. That was enough. That was tiring. I'm tired.
Yeah, Bing's going to do everything for you on Xbox, apparently.
Maybe the only real highlight was South Park for me. Having Trey Parker, Matt Stone come out and ad-lib and make fun of the entire press conference while promoting their own game.
And they did it in one line, and they hit all the important parts to make fun of, too. That's what I appreciated.
Imagine watching our show while connected to your tablet, on your cell phone, while sitting in your refrigerator, etc., etc.
All right, so they showed the trailer from South Park RPG. They did not show any gameplay footage of it. Are you still cool with that?
Yeah, I still trust it. I mean, they seem really into it. It's not like a cheap cash-in like South Park 64. And you're the new kid in town, and you get to play with these. I think one of the press releases said, when you call Cartman a fat ass, he responds and yells back at you. Video games.
Yes. All right.
No, but it seems like it's going to be a fun, like sort of Obsidian storytelling style RPG with lots of customization. You know, lots of cool loot, and you get to hang out with the characters that, if you like South Park, you mean that's reason enough to dive into a big RPG.
So we know you're going to be able to create your own character, and we know that they haven't really written it yet. That was the impression that we got from their interview.
They're still writing it as they speak.
It sounded like they were going to get some advice on how to write it and then running over to write it, so that was fun.
Well, you know, they do make their shows in a week.
Well, yeah, so I guess RPGs take maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so. What was big for you, Chloe?
Splinter Cell Blacklist. I loved how they mapped out the enemies and then boom, 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 and they're all dead.
On-the-run kills, I think they call it.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't get old, but it looked really cool. Like, finally, a game is going to give us the ability to kind of act out an action movie and participate in it instead of just hitting a quick time event in a cutscene.
Yes, I agree. But, as with you, I'm afraid it'll get old. I mean, they did it 5 times in the trailer, or whatever, the demo.
You a big Splinter Cell fan? Played the others?
I've not played any of the games.
It's not a new. See, the thing that you think you're so impressed with that actually introduced in the last game, Splinter Cell Conviction. It's called Mark and Execute, and what makes this so interesting is that it's Mark and Execute while you're moving. So it actually makes the game faster, more mobile than the previous game, and it looks like there's a lot of other improvements to this Splinter Cell than over the previous one. And if you notice, he's looking a little bit more Solid Snakey this time around.
I did notice that.
He's moving a lot quicker. He has more tech at his disposal. He's calling in airstrikes. I think
He needs a little hair ribbon.
just about, but it's going to be a different kind. I think maybe it's going to think. Conviction went in a great direction. They had some problems, some stumbling blocks, but if they learn their lessons from that previous game and they make it faster and more fun and just keep moving, then yeah, why not?
So I don't know about you two, but my favorite part of the Microsoft press conference, after getting done hearing about 25 different entertainment channel offerings and how Nickelodeon's now available, was when Usher came out. So Usher gets on screen on video and say, hey, my song's in Dance Central 3. I can show you how to do it there. Or how about I just come out and show you?
Everybody, get up. Get up. Stand up, everybody. Stand up.
Nobody believed that he was actually going to come out. There was no reaction. Then the freaking video monitor goes in, and he's like, come on, everybody, get into it. Nobody moves. But at least they cheered. So that's a good thing. And it was much more entertaining than most of the Microsoft executives, I can tell you that much. I'm hearing from the internet that he sang off-key. And I didn't hear that when I was in there live. Oh, well. Usher, thank you for outdoing at least 50% of the Microsoft press conference, which is kind of sad because you're Usher. But
You try to sing and do those sick dance moves at the same time.
I can't do that. He dances. I mean, dude's a good choice for Dance Central 3. There's no argument on that. Did you get a satisfactory amount of dubstep in the Microsoft conference?
Dubstep?
Yep.
Plenty.
Plenty? All right. Plenty dubstep?
Yes.
Got requisite wubs? Yeah? Okay. One report from the show floor said that their pant leg cuffs were moving from all the bass that was going on with the Microsoft press conference. So we had to go and get our hearing checked after that. And Manny, you went over to EA.
The only 2 RPGs they showed was the new Madden game and some news on the Old Republic.
So Madden, the RPG, or was it just level up your quarterback mode or something?
Level up your quarterback and give him new abilities that you see directly affecting the field, the game.
They dug out Joe Namath for that part, right?
I don't know, dude.
Okay. Was there any dubstep?
I don't know, dude.
Okay. You should notice they had a Needs for Speed.
Oh yeah. It's basically Burnout Paradise, but in the Need for Speed universe.
Wasn't it the last Need for Speed?
No, that.
Oh, this is okay.
Open world.
Yeah.
But with the stuff they have, the auto log, and you're challenging your friends, but like in a big open Burnout Paradise type of thing. It should be fun.
Apparently, I don't like the name Burnout anymore, so they just make Burnout games and call them Need for Speed. All right.
I bet Need for Speed sells more though.
All right, we didn't go to Ubisoft, and so we didn't get to see Flo Rida perform.
And we didn't get Assassin's Creed encyclopedias.
What are you going to do? But we did hit Sony, and aside from the food trucks outside, what wowed you at Sony?
The food trucks outside.
Said aside from those.
The Last of Us, but I mean, going into E3, that was already the big buzz that I've been hearing again and again was The Last of Us. I know, okay, you go ahead.
No, the show, it started with dubstep. So that was good.
No, I mean, you say your piece about Last of Us.
I don't. Apparently, I don't know something because it looks to me like a third-person action game, and you hit people in the face with shotguns. So I've seen that before, so I don't know what I'm missing. You have an AI companion who isn't stupid. I noticed that, and she helps you. And I like that.
Well, it's sort of building on what Naughty Dog does well. Is what's great about the Uncharted games is that the banter between Nathan Drake and his companions. But there's this dissonance where you're supposed to be this explorer and this carefree guy, and you're murdering thousands of people. But here, each fight is intense. Like when you see 3 guys, you're like, "What am I gonna do?" Mm-hmm. So as you saw in that trailer, it was a struggle. It looks quite a few times like he was gonna get killed.
Yeah, but he still took out 20 people in the span of 2 minutes. So I don't know about how.
Yeah, but he's the developer. You saw him when he was done. He dropped his controller on the stage and walked.
Did
off.
he actually drop it?
He went like this. He went.
He literally dropped the controller. I love it.
You're supposed to stay on them, not that. That's how you walk off the stage.
What was your walk-off stage moment, Chloe?
Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, the first female assassin.
And the second portable Assassins, right?
First.
Wasn't there a PSP one?
Oh, yes, you're right.
There were 2. I think there were 2 PSP ones.
One iOS one.
Well, that one probably.
Oh no, that was DS.
Well, whatever.
All
right, the second or third Assassin. There's 25 of them. So.
There have been several portable Assassin's Creed games, and they've been really bad. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I have to see it in person. But then again, this has 2 control sticks, and it's a decently powered machine. If they mess this one up, they're really not even trying.
Well, they've already got Chloe's purchase because they're releasing a special Assassin's Creed Liberation 3 Liberation Vita bundle with a white Wi-Fi only, no 3G. I thought was interesting. Vita that comes with the game, and I don't know what else.
Memory card.
Ooh. They need some artwork on the back of that Vita or something, like underneath the touchpad or something. That'd be nice. So we got Assassin's Creed. I also liked an Assassin's Creed game. That was the Assassins of the Caribbean game, or Assassin's Creed 3. We are pirates. I don't know what we're calling that, but they showed the ship combat in Assassin's Creed 3 because apparently that's part of the Revolutionary War too. You get on the sea, shoot some things with your guns on ship. So I liked that. You were steering the ship and choosing when to fire. It wasn't very in-depth combat, however. Are you a little worried about that section?
No, because the captain had an awesome coat.
And that's really what matters when it comes to an Assassin's game. How awesome is your coat? And that coat was pretty awesome. Also at Sony, well, really, just a lot of stuff we've seen before. We had a big God of War 3 demo. There was, you mentioned Last of Us.
PS1
Digital
title.
Harry Potter.
The Wonder Book. I don't even know what to say about the Wonder Book. So this is an interactive storybook for kids that you pick it up, you open it up, and on the in real life you have like some things that look like big blocky QR codes or those things that your DS scans in and knows what page of something you're on. On the screen, of course, it turns into a big animated storybook with things you can interact with, bat with. Their first one's going to be a Harry Potter tie-in, and so you will be able to use your move, and it'll turn into a wand on the screen, and you'll be able to cast spells and burn things. Teaching kids to burn books. It sounds like the best idea Sony's ever had. Also, taking away the kids' imaginations that they used to use when playing with books. We don't need to use that anymore because we have the TV involved now when reading books. So I think that's a good plan all around to raise kids to be move-playing gamers on their PS3, since the PS4 doesn't seem like it's coming out anytime soon, so we need kids trained now. So 10 years from now, they could still be using the PS3. That was Sony, really,
Overall,
right?
I will say this has been my favorite festival of books so far.
Favorite festival of books? What was there? We got the gift book from the movies. There were books in the first one. I'd totally be with you on that. Ebooks on the Vita, that was announced too. So
BookCon 2012.
BookCon 2012. That's day 0. BookCon 2012 will be here for day 1, hopefully, of E3 2012 with Nintendo. Nintendo has to save this thing again. Can they do it this year? With the Weverse, the Miiverse is what they announced, and a special 3DS only press briefing on Wednesday evening. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll see what we got. This is RPGamer.
And with that, Chris points to the plane and makes a bad pun.
A bad pun. We're gonna fly away now. See ya. I'm dropping this mic. That'll kill me. Bye.
There you go. That was fun. It was fun.
So what? Nothing about the PS1 stuff coming out?
I didn't even remember it.
Honestly, I forgot. I think I fell asleep.
Breaking news! I totally forgot something really important, especially for RP gamers out there. They announced today that on the Vita will be coming some PlayStation 1 compatibility. You'll be able to play the following, and hopefully a lot more, PlayStation 1 classics on your Vita: Final Fantasy VII, Ark the Lad, and Wild Arms. So look forward to that, and ignore the fact that we couldn't come up with a good pun in what you're about to see. Yeah.
Now we jet off.
Okay, I guess we got one.
I guess this E3 is going to be a splash.
The hell is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Goodyear blimp.